I like starting with audio issues. I like starting with frame rate issues. I love it when my stuff is just like really slow and terrible. Does that do anything? I went to the emergency room today and I did some other stuff, which is why I didn't start stream as early as I wanted to. Um Cooked dinner, went to the grocery market. I had class till like 2:30. But we're here now. Welcome everybody once again to another edition of Productivity Maximization Index, brought to you by BFX 20XX. Get in the neat box. Wishlisted on Steam soon. I have stuff I need to do. I need to write about this one topic in ethics. The paper's almost done. The paper will be done tonight. I'm gonna go to bed late, but the paper is gonna be done tonight. I didn't mess around too much today. Please, you gotta believe me. I didn't turn on video games or do anything stupid like that. But I got home. What did I do when I got home? I got home. What did I do when I got home? I got home. I worked out. That took a while because I was feeling kind of stiff. And I'm dealing with this new weight, but I'm getting used to the bar, which is nice. I can do my lunges, you know, feeling good, feeling confident about it. Um but yeah, I did that. I took a shower. I was like, you know what? I have all these bumps appearing on my body. Um I should probably get that checked out because it started as one bump and it turned into 3 bumps. So went to the emergency room. I got a referral to a dermatologist. And I got some medication for that, which I have to write down like on a sticky note. The schedule because it's pretty intense. They're putting me on some steroids, some uh for the rash, some antibiotics, and some allergy medicine. Just throwing stuff at the thing, seeing what it does, which I guess is fine. I can't take the steroids at night because they'll keep me up. But I think the other stuff, I think at least one of these I can take. Yeah, this one is twice a day with a lot of water. This one's twice a day with a lot of water. This one's also with a lot of water. This one's 4 times a day. 4 times a day. Okay. Anyway. Alright. Got all these. Let's see. This is once in the morning, once at night with a lot of water. This one's with a lot of water in the morning. This one is with meals. And this one is in the morning because if I take it before I go to bed, I will be wired. I won't go to sleep. So yeah, there's that. It's gonna be fun. It'll be real cool, real nice. It's just like a little bit of each of them. Damn, some of these are like horse size though. Guess that's what they mean by with a lot of water. I have to write about ethics before I start writing about my other paper. I'm new. I'm a new soul coming to this strange world, hoping to learn about how to give and take. Um, so I'm in my first. It's my first philosophy class, guys. I actually know the names of the stuff I'm saying instead of just like watching a bunch of cartoons and doing my thing. I never wanted to learn philosophy online because I felt like most people who were interested in it just wanted to control people by sounding like a fucking idiot. So I'd always argue with those people and their narrow minds, narrow controlling minds. But this teacher's pretty cool. This teacher's nice. He's pretty real. He's like a nice guy. Him and we're actually not so dissimilar. Um no, but yeah, so like it's just been a cool class, and I learned a lot about philosophy, but you know, there's still a lot to learn. Um I might end up taking more classes like this in the future. I'll probably, if I get into a good university, I'll definitely be taking more classes like this because they're gonna be teaching me like the ethics of like computer science and stuff like that. But I think I'm pretty prepared to take a class on something like that. Of course there I you know, not everyone's gonna agree with me on everything I have to say, so it's gonna be a challenge in its own right. But that's then. This is now. Actually, I want my tablet so I can pull up my notes. Because it's about this movie, it's like documentary this guy was making. Is he's having a kid. He's like, how am I supposed to have a kid and deal with AI in the world? Fuck, I'm so scared. So he talks to all these experts. Sam Altman shows up at one point. Um, yeah, it's like this whole thing. Makes me want to sell Google, but if I want to sell Google, then I don't want to sell Google. Not until the very last moment, when I think things are gonna come to a head. When they announce that they're gonna start investigating about this, I'm getting the fuck out of there. But like, till then, it's nice. I like that one. Yeah. Where's my bag? I'd like to make it very clear that I'm not a financial expert. Any advice that you take from me, stated or otherwise, uh, is you assume complete liability for any sort of losses that are incurred. I'm not talking about my own company. I'm not even really talking about financial advice. I'm really just being honest about what I do in my life. Um, and I'm imperfect and quite inexperienced. So really, to listen to anything I have to say in regards to financial advice would be foolish. But you know, if that's what you want to be, a fool, by all means. I do it all the time. Anyways, as you can see, I am an iPod an iPod. I'm an iPad kitty. I use iPad for Mobage so that when the girls jiggle, it's like I'm holding a woman. I catch myself sometimes when I use a laptop. I catch myself touching the laptop screen like it's a touch screen because of how addictive the platform is. Um, use a tablet, use a touchscreen interface at your own risk. They are intoxicating, absolutely intoxicating. I still can't get it. Oh man, can I just Don't. Man, how am I gonna do this? iPad. Yay. iPad cam. Wow. I still can't get it to work with my iMac or with my not my iMac, my MacBook. I have a 2021 MacBook Pro and I can't get it to like connect so that I can use it as like a drawing tablet. So I haven't been able to practice drawing or anything with it. So that fucking sucks. I just wanted to draw upside down horses and go through the rest of drawing on the right side of the brain, but I didn't get to. Like, what the fuck is up with that? Yeah, the um the tablets are a problem cuz, I am in possession of the thing, but I don't own the thing. In a lot of ways, I'm the one who's owned with this thing, and I don't love that. It's not the most fun thing ever. But it's so tantalating, scintillating, tantalizing. Sometimes I think like, man, this is like the ethical alternative to paper. But I think recycled paper is probably the ethical alternative to paper. So I don't know, or maybe boogie boards, or what are those called? What are those things called? Those little, not dry erase boards, but like the little electronic things that you can like erase with a button, whatever. Maybe it's stone cuneiform. That could be kind of cool. Bring back stone carving and compound phrases and events and symbols. Maybe have people explain what they said. Or maybe we not stone cuneiform, but maybe just like we start using sharp knives. We start using like pen knives and carving words into ecologically safe foam or something. I don't know. Anyways, I have to write probably, I don't know, like 1,000 words or something real quick. Probably more like 500 or 750 would be safe. So let's just crack it out. What do my notes say? We'll do this. We'll get straight back into the essay, and then hopefully I'll have like a first draft done today. I'll edit my draft tomorrow, and I'll be ready to turn it in on Monday. And by the end of Sunday, I'll have a thorough outline. Is this thing on? Okay. I'll have a thorough outline for my ethics essay. Uh, I'll have a thorough outline for my ethics essay, and I'll be able to finish that by Tuesday. Have it done and ready to edit by Wednesday, and then turn it in on Thursday. And then everything, that'll be everything. That'll be fucking everything. The chemistry exam is free. The freaking, what's it called? The math exam, I'm pretty confident about. That one's on Wednesday because we don't have school on Monday. The game design class, I just have to finish a couple discussions. I already have an A in the cybersecurity class. It's 5 classes. What else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Cybersecurity's done. I have an A. Ethics, I just have to write the essay. Ethnic studies, I just have to finish the essay and then edit it. Um, game design, there's just like, or game programming, there's just like a couple of discussion posts I have to fill out. Um, why am I forgetting? Chemistry. I have an exam tomorrow and then a final, but that should be like basically free. Um, what? I feel like I'm in one more class. No, it's 5 classes. No, it's 6 classes. And then I feel like I could be pretty solid for the math final on Wednesday. And then it's done. And then I have math homework on Sunday. And then the semester's over. And I can turn around and screenshot my grades and be like, check it out, guys, 20 units, 4.0. I told you I could do it. I told you I could do it. And then maybe UC Irvine will want me. Oh yeah. And then, I network, I take some uh economics class over the summer at UCLA, and I meet the professor and we see eye to eye on a lot of things, and he sees that I'm obviously very driven and that I just, fell under the radar, and you know, he just sends my application directly to the office, and he like recommends me personally or something. And then I get into UCLA and I do a bunch of research with Chinese people, and it'll be fun. All right, one sec. I need to use the restroom. I wanted to shit with my phone, but I can't do that. Oh, dude, that apple. That apple, dude. I told you about them apples. Oh, now I have a wicked bad tummy ache. Okay, let's just crack this out. Shouldn't even be hard. Okay, this is kind of bothering me. Where's my phone? Because last time I saw my phone, it was dying. So I want to charge it. I swear, the last thing I did was take a picture of my dog and upload it to Twitter. Alright. Brain. It's the brain. Man, what if you were a brain and you had feelings, but instead of a body, you had spaghetti? What if, what if, what if? What if, what if? I feel bad. I don't feel good. I feel bad. Not fun. Not fun at all. Oh man, I don't feel good. I feel bad. I feel bad. Oh man, I am just. Ooh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, man. Dude, that song is so catchy. Oh. Dude, I just. Oh, man. It's bad. It's fucking bad. I want to build a second Atraxa deck. Is that insane? Will people look at me funny if I own 2 decks for a single commander? I know this isn't relevant to anything I'm doing right now, but like, would people look at me funny? Do you think people would be like, "What the fuck are you doing right now?" Build 1 deck for 1 commander, or play 5 color. But I don't like. See, I want to build summons, right? But I don't like any of the red summons. I think they're all annoying. I think G not. I mean, like I say annoying, but I just mean like like not applicable. Like I think GF Cerebus is like the one that's like kind of fun, but it just doesn't do anything that like the summons deck wants to do. I think the smart thing to do would be to play like Ravos, Soul Tender, and like Kaidel or Thrasios. Probably Kaidel, because some of these summons can get really expensive, but also just like, you're playing like Enchantress, so you're playing like an ungodly amount of cards. But like Atraxa, I already own Atraxa for one. And um I already own Atraxa, and she's able to like tick up your summons or whatever, which I think is pretty good. But no, it's almost certainly Kaidel and Ravos. Yeah. The deck is summons. First things first, I eat your brains. Then I start rocking gold teeth and chains. We want to play like an Enchantress style list. We want Enchantress's presence. Dude, our Gothian Enchantress is $90. That's insane. Hell no. Mesa Enchantress. Yeah, just put in the Enchantresses. Put in how much is a Sterling Grove? Yeah, why not? They're in Sterling Grove. Put in Enchanted Evening. Or not Enchanting Evening. What's that one card? It's like 2 mana. It makes everything have Shroud. Oh my god. Greater Oromancy. Oh, that's so expensive. No, we only need Sterling Grove. That's fine. Solitary Confinement, because the plan is to draw a fuck ton of cards. Play the Modern Horizon support. Archmage Ascension is very interesting. I already own an Archmage's Ascension, so I might as well throw it in there. Where it at? Do we play Eidolon of Blossoms? I say put it in for now. And then we'll see. Elvish Archivist. One of these days, I'm gonna take like every low power cards like that and just throw it into one deck. It'll be like the most genius thing of all time. Of Prince of the Stag. Penny Dreadful All-Star of Prince of the Stag. Why not? Ugh. Oh, this girl looks crazy. Whenever an enchanted creature or enchantment creature you control attacks, draw a card. Yo, that's nutty. Killian's really tempting, but we're just not drawing cards with him, so it's not that enticing. Dude, where is this fucking card? Sithis, there it is. I'm like, there's a card that just like does insane things in these colors. And then of course, where is it? So we have our commander, right? And then we also have to have one card from Modern Horizons 2. Mana value 2. Add each enchantment. Oh, fuck. What's it called? Number, where X is the number of enchantments you control. Where is it? Sanctum Weaver. Criminally inexpensive card. Yeah, we do that. How many cards have we added so far? That's 10 cards. That's only 10 cards. 1, 2. I feel like we need like way more card draw than this, but we'll figure that out in a second. And just, I want I want name summon. No. Damn it. Okay, do we play Esper Origins? Is it a summon? I mean, yeah, why not? If it's a summon, it is. If it's a summon, it's in. Just any of the summons. Now the question is, do we play cards that just say summon in the name? Maybe. There aren't that many 4-mana reanimation spells. I do now. The real question is, do we play Absolute Virtue? Because we could play Parination Absolute Virtue in this deck and just totally ball out. Just be that motherfucker. Okay, yeah. Summon Anima. Throw that in there. Summon Chocomog. Why not? We're at that stage. Summon Bahamut. I mean, throw it in. It might just end up in the maybe board or in the want board or whatever. Summoner's Grimoire just makes sense. Summoner's Sending. Sure, why not? It's on theme. Summon Fat Chocobo. Summon Fenrir. Now the thing, summoning Materia. Yes, we have to play Summoning Material. Good King Mog. He's sitting right in front of me. Now the thing about a lot of these cards is like, oh, Summoning Trap. We gotta play Summoning Trap. The thing about a lot of these cards is like, I have to find full art versions of them, or it doesn't count. It's very important that I find full art versions of these cards, or else the deck just, there's no point to making it, you know? Alright, that's like every fucking summon and Yuna. In fact, throw in both versions of Yuna into this deck. Throw in both versions of Yuna. Who's that girl from, oh my god, my brain. Yuna's summoning staff. I want to so badly. Yuna's holy magic. But that's not summoning. You know what I mean? That's not, that that might be a stretch. Yuna's probably not. It's not what she does. Yuna's decision has a lot to do with summoning though. And then Garnet. Does Garnet have a card? This is very important. Yes. Yes, she does. And it's a Lauren of the third path, which is incredibly important. Oh my god. And she synergizes. Wait, that's huge. Yeah, that's huge. Who else summons? Who else interacts with lore counters? Not Explorer. I want lore counter. Genesis of the Daleks? No. Clash of the Aeons? Yes. When the Living Lord dies, put a saga I control in my graveyard into my hand. Tempting, but it's probably just too slow. Myth realized. That's so funny. Myth realized referenced lore first. And we have this card from M12 called Ideas Unbound that just draws you a stupid amount of cards. Very tempting. Very, very tempting, but probably not. Probably not. Okay. I mean, if we're just throwing anything in here, can I get a power conduit? Yeah, buddy. And then what about that Dissident card? Dawnhand Dissident? That's huge. Yeah, and then what about that card from Ikoria? It's like the Ikoria commander card that like resurrects things. by removing counters. My question is, do you think that's applicable here? What are... Mm. I feel like there has to be other ways to remove counters from things. Fertilid? Should Fertilid count? Does Fertilid get the summon pass? I mean, it's an elemental. Yeah. Excuse me. See, I thought Eventide, or what's it called? Lorwyn Twilight, Lorwyn Twilight would have like a synergy with this, but I'm realizing all these cards remove counters from themselves. Lorwyn Eclipse, I'm sorry. Heartless Act. Just like randomly synergizes with our deck and can just like remove commanders sometimes just to be spiteful. I like that. I'm here for that. A lot of these cards just remove counters from themselves though. Hex Parasite, why not? Why not? Just be a real fucking ungovernable piece of shit. Become ungovernable. This deck needs more ways to produce like unfair amounts of mana. Next page. A whole lot of cards removing counters. But only from themselves. That's charge counters, so that doesn't count. Oh, there's Vampire Hexmage. Oh, there's Vampire Hexmage, and there's that one card that guy Throbbing You plays sometimes. But I think aside from that, I don't think I'll find any other cards that oh, here we go. Tyam, Luminous Enigma. Put the top 3 cards of your library into the graveyard, then return a permanent card with a rooted mana cost 3 or less. Honestly, yes. Yeah, throw that in there. Just cause like every once in a while you just have it. Thing in the Ice. This is gonna sound weird, but low key, I do want to put Thing in the Ice in the deck. But there's just like I don't think there's enough ways to remove counters from things. Vampire Hexmage. Because it's really just got to be able to remove counters from anything, and I think that ability is like basically universally recognized as unfair. And then what's the other card called? It's like Cultist something. Mutated Cultist. Which actually is pretty saucy with our deck. That's 31 creatures. We're like locked in. Obviously, you don't have to play all these summons. But if you do play the summon, see, because so here's the thing. I already have Great King Mog and Knights of the Round in full art. So if I want to complete the deck, every single one of these cards has to be like every one of the summons has to be its full art version, which actually is not, that doesn't hurt the wallet too bad most of the time. There are a few cards like if I want to play Bahamut, like that's gonna be a little bit much, right? If I'm playing like Anima or Fat Chocobo or something, like that's pretty doable. Watch Fenrir. I think this one's low key gonna be an expensive one. Yep, $2. Cause it's a sexy ass card, bro. But I do have a couple of the more expensive ones, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we just make this like a Genesis Wave deck. Like we just double down on the whole permanence thing and just be like, Genesis Wave. But yeah, it has to. You need the full arts. This is not a deck I'm gonna be owning anytime soon. Just to be perfectly clear. But it is a deck I will be owning at some point. Is there anything I forgot to add that I mentioned? After this, I'm gonna jump on it. But is there anything that I didn't mention? This is so silly. This is just so silly. Oh, they look so cool though. Jeez Louise. Okay, so there's that. All the summons have to be in full art, and then you gotta add absolute virtue. You gotta add absolute virtue. Parination. We are gonna play Parination just because it's. How are you not gonna play Parination? Genesis Wave seems perfectly viable in a deck like this. We just want to be casting like big Genesis Wave. Get a bunch of our summons. Throw in Wargate because it's kind of thematic. And then what? How many cards is this? What's our curve look like? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. 38, 40. This is 48 cards. So if I just like throw in a bunch of ramp and staples, I'm there. This is just silly though. Like this really is just one of those decks where like you're really just playing cards just to play them, huh? Like you're just not even trying to win the game. We can shave down some of the summons. Like I guess technically like the chocobos can go. Like the chocobos can go like maybe Primal Garuda. Oh yeah, so you have to play the guys that transform into summons though. You have to play Jekt. No way you're not playing Jekt. You gotta play Dion. I feel like Dion is like half decent. Of course you need full art versions of both of these. Trying to think. I feel like those two make the list, but the rest of them are just like kind of lackluster. And honest, I don't know. Just get rid of Dion. I feel like Jekt gets the pass because it's Jekt. It's just like closer to the lore. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, the rest of them, it's like, you know, why? Carbuncle. Carbuncle's not in this, is it? No. Missed opportunity. Missed opportunity. Carbuncle fans, hang your head in solemnity. This doesn't even look like the dumbest deck ever. It only kind of looks like the dumbest deck ever. So the question is, do I actually play Vampire Hexmage? I think the answer is no. I think that one's too narrow. But I think Mutated Cultist, like ramping us, is pretty relevant. I think Hex Parasite is pretty relevant, like in a lot of cases. Esper Origins. Wait, yeah, where are the Esper summons? We don't know. We just don't know. Doesn't exist. It just doesn't exist. Parination. What's just like, what are just some more like obnoxious ways to draw cards in a deck like this? I feel like you have to play Phyrexian Arena. Does of course Spirit Dancer is only auras, right? Yeah. This deck is just fucking silly. This is just a silly freaking deck, dude. I guess we're playing like Cultivate. No. Are we playing Cultivate? Or are we playing it on 3? What are we trying to ramp into? I'm seeing a lot of 4s. I'm seeing some 6s. 6s, 6s, 5, a couple of 5s. I think the existence of 6s prompts us to play something that ramps us on 6. So we just play the 2s. The dirty 2s. Do I play like the forest searching stuff? Or do I just like go straight into Farseek? I mean, I guess I'm playing land types anyways. I don't even want to build a land base for this deck. I feel like if I play this deck, I just want to play a bunch of basics. Like, on God, I don't want to give this deck any more serious consideration. I don't want to. I just don't want to. It's way too expensive for what it is. But it would be like slightly hilarious. I mean, I guess when you're putting this much money into a deck already, you might as well just like pimp out the land base a little bit. So yeah, I guess we play 3 visits. We play Nature's Lore. Genesis. Where is it? Planar Genesis. We play Farseek. We play that new one? Zamon. What's that girl's name? From Strixhaven. Zimone. Zimone's Experiment. That one's alright. Not Rangers. What's the other one? Sky Shroud Claim. Yeah, why not? Show me. Rangers Path. There it is. Do we play Rampant Growth? What's the snow one? Into the North? Then I have to play Snow Tapped Lands, which is kind of shitty. What do I have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Really don't want to call that ramp. Eight. We want like probably like 12 pieces of ramp. What's that new card? Where you like draw, put land onto the battlefield. Embrace the Paradox? It's probably not Embrace the Paradox. Eureka Moment? I really feel like we play Eureka Moment. I feel like we try to have a Eureka Moment here. Growth Spiral. Do we play Growth Spiral? I think if we're about to play Growth Spiral, we're playing Uro first. We could main deck the Thrasios. You know what? Fuck it. Main deck Titus Thrasios. I need that. God damn. Low key, I would trade my Thrasios for a Titus Thrasios. Is that even a good trade? No, it is a demarkably bad trade, but I would definitely consider. I would seriously consider trading my 2016 Thrasios for the Final Fantasy Thrasios with a little bit of sugar on top. That way he'll complement Clive just a little better. Yeah, fuck it. Throw in Titus. We do favoritism here. Is there like a good Zidane? What? Oh, cause Zidane's exclusively red. What about what's the evil guy called? Well, I think he's only that Grixis card. And I think he's also red. VV's in red. They're just not giving my girl support. Albert Steiner doesn't count. Steiner doesn't fucking count. Yeah, I think if we're considering anything, I mean, why not just throw in Uro? I feel like Uro's on theme, like low key. Like call me crazy, but I think he just kind of exudes the energy. How many cards is that? 30, 46, 50, 54, 56. And so the last 6 cards are just like card draw and tech cards. We have a Genesis Wave in there. It's like low-key a win con. We have a bunch of ramp. We just play summons. We play enchantresses. We play summons. We try our best. So yeah, I guess copy effects are pretty good, right? Just double up. We have this guy who can copy our like exile our enchantments, but like copy them or whatever. This guy makes copies of enchantments when he makes contact. That's kind of baller. Court of Enchantress could be baller. I think literally playing copy enchantress is fine. Or enchantment is fine. Maybe. Maybe you just want to go bigger than that. Estrid's Invocation. That's really good. That's really, really good. We can just keep using like the first chapter of whatever we have on the board at any given time. Like over and over again. That's OP. That's really OP. There's like a few ways we can do this. So there's this girl. She like taps to copy an enchantment, which can be good. I don't know. I feel like Estrid's is like the only one that's like strictly playable. I really just don't know that much about enchantment deck. We can play this planet that like copies enchantments, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem that good. We could just play like removal. I feel like I never get to play Fractured Identity. Card seems pretty fun. Enchantment based removal that hits everything. What's that one called? Like the heart. What's it what's it called again? Oh my god, I literally run it in like 2 of my decks. I can't even. Spring Heart and Antuco. Just not that good. Cause like the things go away. Oh, Fate. That's right. Not Twisted Fate. What's it called? Aminatu, the Fate Shifter. Okay, low key, that card's alright in this deck. We're alright with blinking our guys. Grasp of Fate. There we go. Redress Fate. Why not? Just have one. Miracle enchantments. Eh, not that exciting. Is there any like graveyard hate I can play aside from this Unis card? I feel like I just want card draw. What is that? 8, 16, 30, 64 cards. Oh, we're like over. We're like so over. Oh man, this deck is like a special type of terrible. The good type of terrible. Alright, maybe not Wargate. Alright, that was a big waste of time. Alright. Oh yeah, let's just do tonight. Alright, let's crack this out. I forgot this assignment's due tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Haha, we totally turned it in on time. Alright. LOL. LOL.
Yeah.
Alright. Another day, another dollar. Holla holla get dollar. My teacher never responded to me about my first draft. Little bit concerning. At the charge.
Uh,
Oh shit, was that a skunk? Yep. Another one of those fucking skunks. Smelly fucking bastard. My dad. Okay. Okay. My stomach hurts like fiercely, like immensely. Um, it's really painful. That apple, or maybe it was the mozzarella sticks or something. It fucked me up. Just like really fucked me up. All right. Hey, hold on. Really fucked me up. All right. It's easier if I look over here. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Oh. I have to read this. Man, I have to add references. Oh man, I started talking about Roblox. Dog, I started talking about Roblox. Street Life Remastered Fire emoji. Oh my god. Dude. I need more water. I had to go out to the car. So my water was all the way out there. I'm aching. This is like the third all-nighter in a row. I think, you know what? I think if I just cut this one short and just like pick it up from tomorrow, like I'll be fine. Like my gas is just like, it's just fucking with me too much. Like my stomach's fucking with me. My head feels fucking terrible. It's like it would be like the third night in a row that I drink energy drinks and stay up till 4 a.m. Like I can't do this to myself. So I'm sorry, but that's gonna be it for Productivity Maximization Index, brought to you by BFX 20XX. Get in the neat box. It's wish listed on Steam. I'm out.